guys, and welcome to my channel Flame River 4. In this issue 60 of Build a Terminator T-800, we are going to be doing more muscles for the right leg. So can't wait to do that with you guys. Again, we will not fast forward through taking these pieces out because there are very small amounts of pieces in there. We will talk to you about what's metal and what's plastic and what screws and nuts we get in there. So there we go. So this section here is metal, plastic, a couple of other little plastic bits, some bolts, some screws by the looks of it as well. So we've got a few things in there. We'll run through the parts list. 60-1 is this one, right leg joint, which is just there. We've got 60-2. 60-2 is this one, which is a tendon for the leg again. It's got a lot of tendons. 60-3 is the ring for the tendon. I said that last time, which is that little tiny black piece there that goes on the end. And then 60-4 is going to be the center part for the joint, which is that one that's all sort of like got the, you know, the locking mechanism to make the legs move backwards and forwards and the arms and the joints. 60-5 are going to be two nuts, which we have there. 60-6 is going to be 12mm screws, which are going to be sort of like medium-sized ones, which are just here. I like it when we get loads of screws because it means we're going to fit some bits together, and I'm excited about that. 60-7 is 16mm screws, which are going to be the next bigger ones up, and then the two black ones, which usually hold the joints on the end, are going to be the 5mm black screws there. It tells you here what you will need. So it says you also need gel type super glue and a cocktail stick, which you don't because you could just use the pen one. The model assembly from the previous issue, which is the bad boy there. The muscle assembly from issue 54, and a fine crosshead screwdriver, which they should really provide us. Right, so the next thing that we're going to be doing, again, we're going to take 60-4, which is going to be this piece here, and we're going to glue that into this section here. So this is 60-1. So we'll go ahead and do that so that that can be drying. So just place a blob of super glue again, just in the top pins here, like so. And then we just need to slot that in until it goes into place. We'll get it in there. There you go. So just pop that in there like that. So that's all it's asking us to do in the first instance of that section there. So we just need to pop 60-4 into 60-1, which we have now done. Just pop that there. We need to now take the leg tendon 60-2, and then we will need to pop this little black 60-3 rubber on the end, which we've done in the previous issue, and then that will be attached by a little black screw in the top there. And we'll put it together and we'll just show you. So I like to start them off. We'll go grab the screwdriver here, place that in there, and then do that up. You don't have to do these tight because they just sort of suction in, so they don't need to be tight at all. So that just needs to be screwed up in there like so. Okay, so the next part, we need to take this again. We need to lay this down, and it's asking us to take the M3 nut 60-5 and identify the hexagonal recess in the other end of the part. And then it's asking us to drop the nut inside. So it wants us to take this nut, and then it wants us to drop that inside there. So let's see if we can just push it in easily. So there you go. So now that is just sitting in that recess there, which is what it wants us to do. We're going to leave that in there for now. So we'll leave that to the side. We don't want that to fall out, so we'll leave that there. So from issue 54, we need to take number 2 of the part that we already built. Remember, this has got a number 2 on it. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a number 2 there. Make sure you got the right one that you're going to be fitting into position. So step 9, take the assembly from issue 59 and identify the fixing point for the muscle at the outside of the pelvis circled. Note that the model assembly is lying face down at this stage. Okay, all right. 60-6 is that one, so that can go into there. Do that up. Don't want to over tighten it. You want to leave it so that obviously it can move backwards and forwards as well. Which it still can, it's fine, it's all good. Do a tiny bit more. That feels better as well, actually. A lot closer. you go, it's got a lovely movement in it. So, well, when it fell off, one that doesn't have the bolt in it needs to go into that piston. So you need to just pop that in to that piston there, so it moves up in and out like that. So there you go. So that's cool. This piece, which is the one we just installed, we need to put, it wants us to put the bit in that's got the nut in it, but the nut is just going to fall out, I know it. So we'll just hold it on the end for now, and then that just inserts into there, and then that now goes in and out. That's lovely, but you need to have it up that way around so that nut doesn't fall out. So try and keep that into position. And then what it wants us to do here, so one is going to go one side. So this, the one with the nut, is going to sit that side and then be encaged in there. And then the other one isn't. It's going to go the other side. And then we will need to hold it together using one of the screws, and just double checking which screw we need to use. So it wants us to fix it in place with the 16mm screw. Just going to go back to the start because I can't remember what the 16mm screw was. So the 16mm screw is 60-7, which is again the one that has the hollow bit, which is fine. So we just need that around that way. So the flat section there has to have the screw on it, not the other way around. So let's just pop that through there. And it's asking us to use, it is asking us to use that joint screw. Oh, there you go. So look at that. How cool is that? That is cool. I like that. Anyway, I could do that all day. So that is that section there. So that is really cool, guys. Let's just put them up in the air so you can see how well all of that is held together, like that. Look how cool that is. So again, we are left over again in this section with that piece. We don't do anything with that yet. We'll probably be installing that again in another issue. There's a little bit more information about films again. What is this one about? So this one is just talking about sci-fi cinema legends, breakthrough sports of the future, and then we have coming up in the next issue, start to assemble the right knee joint. So that's going to be cool. So we're going to be doing a knee joint in the next issue. So issue 61 will be the right knee joint. Can't wait to do that with you guys. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care now. Bye bye.